You know, last year you all met the delightful Kaye Medford as Kenny Lane's mother. You remember she used to come in and baby Ken and call me Marvin. A name I've used at several motels since then. This year, Ken, his mother, and his sister, Vicky, have moved into a new house next door to an old neighbor, a Greek gentleman named Kapopakon. Well, you're going to find out his name anyway, because we're going to drop in on the Lane family right now. Well, why couldn't they have gotten a neighbor like a name like Giovanni Carroll?
Oh, gee, Ma, why can't I go to a barber shop?
Because 20 years ago, your father went to a barber shop. He took one look at the picture of the calendar, and he never came home.
All right, dear, it's all finished, and here's your lollipop. I want you to go upstairs and straighten out the music room, because Dean is coming over. He's going to rehearse with you, and right after rehearsal, straight to bed. Huh?
Okay, Mama.
Look at this beautiful hair. Man from Glad, eat your heart out.
May I come in?
The door is always open. What is a neighbor for? So tell me, how are things?
I try to be independent since my wife passed on. I learned to look after myself, which reminds me, I lost a button. Seeing you sitting there sewing reminds me of my wife, Jenny. May she rest in peace. What a woman she was, my Jenny. Sew? Could she sew? Cook? Could she cook? Clean house? Could she clean house? Jenny.
You know, it's been 12 years since your wife died. Why didn't you ever remarry, huh?
I want to be sure I don't make the same mistake twice.
Before you go, I just made a fresh pot of vegetable soup. Please, let me give you some to take back with you.
No, I wouldn't think of it. It's too much trouble. But if you put it in a bowl, I'll eat it right here. Hello, Vicky. You look very nice.
Oh, thanks.
Vicky! Oh, are you going out tonight?
Oh, yeah, Mom. Freddie and I are going to a group encounter.
Oh, that's nice. And what is a group encounter?
Oh, it's a wonderful thing, Mom. Boy, you know, it's a whole new way of people getting to know and understand each other. See, a group of men and women meet in a psychologist's home, and then they go in a room and sit around in a circle on the floor and take off all their clothes.
Mr. Katopoulos, is the Robinson baby next door asleep yet?
I don't think so. You certainly have a wonderful way with words, Mrs. Lane.
Mom, you're so old-fashioned. The world is changing.
That's true, but not in front of each other.
Isn't that right, Mr. Katopoulos?
My wife wouldn't take off her clothes unless I put a cover over the canary.
I wouldn't undress in front of your father, even if it was his dying wish.
Mom, you don't understand. This has nothing to do with sex.
Neither did your father.
There's no touching. See, we only try to reach out to each other with our minds.
Well, then at least wear a hat, dear.
We don't even know each other's names. See, we all have numbers.
It must be painful when you pin them on.
Hi, Miss Lane.
Oh, it's you. Come on in, sit down. No, not there. That's for company.
Hi, Vicky. Hi, Mr. Pavlis. How are you?
I want to ask you something. Have you ever heard of a place where a lot of people, complete strangers to each other, go into a room, form a circle, and take off all their clothes?
Yeah. Frank Sinatra's house.
No, Mr. Martin. See, we're talking about group encounter, about people revealing their psyches.
Hey, we're all adults here. You can call it by its regular name.
See, we're only trying to find ourselves.
Oh. Well, I'd be happy to lead the search party.
Well, you know, it's such a moving and enlightening experience. You know, without clothes, you're a different person.
That's right. I'm usually John Smith.
If you were my son, I would take a retroactive birth control pill. Vicky, you are not going, and that is that.
Oh, but Mom, I have to go. See, Freddie says it's time for our generation to stand up and fight for what we believe in. He says we have to live by our own values, our own convictions, in spite of what the older generation thinks. Oh, wait a minute, I'll get it. Hello? Oh, wow, really? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, goodbye.
Who was that?
Oh, Freddie. He says he can't take me to the group encounter. His mother won't let him.
I understand. It used to be when a boy was serious about a girl, he asked for her hand.
Now he has a multiple choice.
Hey, Mrs. Lane, is Ken ready to rehearse?
Yes, he's been upstairs waiting to tinkle for you all day. Mr. Kapopoulos, how is the soup?
Exactly like my mother used to make. Too salty.
Oh, good heavens!
Oh, gee.
What happened?
Why don't those people watch what you leave on the sidewalks?
Oh, if I've told him once, I've told him 1,000 times. Kenny, pick up your toys.
Gee, I hope you're all
Where does
right.
it hurt?
Well, let's say it hurts where you wouldn't want to kiss it better, lady.
I feel just terrible about this.
All right, it'll probably be all right, Mrs. Zera.
My name is Mrs. Lane, and this is my neighbor, Mr. Kapopoulos.
Mr. Who?
Kapopoulos.
Where are you from?
I was born in Greece.
A greaser, huh? They let you live in this neighborhood?
Oh, I am so mad at that Kenny.
Oh, that's all right, Mrs. Lane. Think nothing of it. Think nothing of it. You know, accidents will happen.
Oh, that's...
If it wasn't for accidents, there wouldn't be so many people in this world.
How nice of you to think of it that way. You know, I would like you to meet my son, Ken.
Yes. Ken. Ken Lane is your son? You mean Ken Lane, that big star?
That's right.
Oh, ain't that nice? I'm gonna sue you for $2 million. Oh, I feel a relapse here. This is beginning to hurt. Oh, gee, the pain.
Listen, should I call
Oh,
it out?
no, I want a lawyer.
You said you were perfectly all right.
If I said that, I'm gonna sue you for brain damage.
You fell on the right place for it.
Who asked you, Zorba?
Please, we don't have $2 million.
Oh, come on, lady. Will you don't kid me? I know you people in show business has got fortunes stashed away in them Swiss accounts.
Swiss bank accounts.
I said swish and I meant switch. I know show business. It's loaded with Homo sapiens.
What's happening here? What's going on here? What's all the commotion here?
Kenny. Kenny Lane in the flesh. How are you? Hey, step aside, will you, Mac? Huh? How are you, Kenny? Hey, let me tell you something. You look a lot older on TV. Yeah. This head waiter here seems familiar, too.
He's the Italian boy who sings on my Kenny show.
Italian? He works with you? What are you doing here?
Well, we have a long-term contract.
A contract?
Came over to see Ken, then I figured we'd go for a ride.
Italian contract. Go for a ride? Don't shoot!
I was just reaching for my cigarette case.
Is it loaded?
Oh, he's always loaded.
I know how hot-blooded you people can be, and I want to tell you right now, I don't want no trouble with no Cosa Nostrils.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Well, I mean, Some of my best friends are spaghetti benders. That's the truth. Listen, my own sister married an Italian guy. And she told me she'd have done it even if she didn't have to. Look, to show you what I mean here. Here's a beautiful watch I just got. Take it, it's yours.
You want your watch?
No, you take it. No, look, if you got no use for it, just give it to your godfather. Let me out of here. Mrs. Lane, Kenny, just forget about the lawsuit, okay?
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's just what I was telling a cocktail waitress last night.
Kenny, Mrs. Lane, to show you there's no hard feelings, come on over to my house. We'll have a few beers. Come
What
on.
a nice...
Hey, what about us?
Oh, sorry, guys. I live in a restricted neighborhood.